Alright, gonna go ahead and get this thing going. And so chat's open, or if you have our Discord channel, you can hop in there and say something. Just gonna go ahead and get started here. So I've been asked some of our FBOs and how to do flights. So right now I am logged in under our office economy. So all I'm gonna do is go to the groups, down to assignments, RML flight services, and most of all of our flights from all of our FBOs have already been listed on there and pulled from those airports, and they're already right here. Another great way for this to be like this, instead of picking up from those airports and figuring it out, is it's automatically going to set it to fly for RML flight services. So I'm just going to kind of go off what I have for an aircraft and figure it out there. So by the way, thanks Mike, you have me going from MT10 1MT0 to Nevada. I don't think that flight's gonna happen anytime soon. Might have to take them from there to our hub, then down. I think that's the plan. Hey Jay, kind of figured you'd pop in. Let's kind of look through this list here to see if there's what I want to do. Let's see, Brendan's got some there. He's got quite a few there. KMSOs. So Mike's got all those ones taken. Geez, you got a lot of flights there. Wow. Yeah, there's my supply one. Alright. First let's go back and let's see what aircraft I'm going to grab. MT0, there should be planes there. I could have swore some of my planes are there. Oh, hold on, let me rephrase that. Yeah, that one's not there. I know my personal aircraft is there, I believe. Yeah. No, it's actually at MT48 right now. Yeah, if there's an aircraft not there. Oh no, you can rent planes available wherever. Just with our planes, just like if you look right here, for RML, there is no rental fees for any of our planes. Yeah, we've got a few that have their fees rode on. Though I know we're working on the 340, and I want to say the King Air 200 are the next two coming off. Because a lot of these planes came from one of our other members. It brought them in. If you see they're leased from South African Fusiliers, I want to say that was Ben. I can't remember honestly, but this just saves you the hassle of wasting the money on the cost to rent. So I'm going to, I think I will grab the 340. In fact, this will be this plane right here, but I have my own I have purchased, and I think I'm just going to fly that instead. There's my 340. Now we go back over to the assignments. So if I remember right, I was an MT48 with that aircraft. So now I'm going to go down and see what I've got here. And if I don't see anything as MT48, I'm just going to adjust it and make my own off of here and make some money both ways. Because these ones do not any of these flights does not make you make money. You can always choose to fly for RML flight services on any flight. You just got to make sure you click that tab, which I'll show you here in a minute. And I'm not seeing anything there, so we'll go to MT48. Alright, there we go. We've got 5 in Tango. So I'm going to grab that flight. And we'll do KBZ and LIDL, both those flights. And there. So now my flight. I'm going to get rid of this one for right now. So I know that one's going to come up later. So 5MT and KBZN. So now I've got two of them heading out of there. Got my aircraft down here. It's showing I'm at 33% fuel. I'm trying to read that message. JT. I'm trying to think who the heck that is. Yeah, we don't have the Eclipse 1000. So yeah, if you find a place with that aircraft, go ahead and rent it, and just like I said, when you see on the top on this screen right here, it'll tell me who I want to fly for. Just click fly for RML flight services. So now the flight is being flown for RML. So, oh, Zotan, man, you never around on Star Wars. That's your own fault. I mean, you had to disappear and not join us anymore, you know, and all the great fun we've been having, struggling at Torque Master Blaster. Alright, so I've got those two flights right there set up for 05MT, KBZN, so I'm set there. So now I'm going to go to 05MT. I'm going to check the groups from 5MT, see if there's anything that's going out of there. I need to talk to Mike about this, and it makes it easier not to go in here and find 05MT. He's got a lot of those going south, so on. Yeah, he's got all these ones going out. Yes, you can, Jay. That's the great thing about it. And right now, Mike sent me a message about it. He was going to wait till January to do it. I figured I'm going to do it now. I set the pilot. It was at 50%, but now I set it back to 20. The reason is so we can get some more money built in the bank, because right now, if I had to pull the money out of there to make the payment on the 404 we own, we'd be pretty broke. So I've hold off on the payment, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of flying to get more money in there. And Zotan, yeah, you should come back, man. It wouldn't be too bad. So I have nothing at 05MT coming in and out there. But I'm going to check the list back at 05MT, see if there's anything. And no, there's nothing there. So I'm going to go back, check my flight again. And KBZN, see if there's anything there. Okay, I've got to MT48, which I'm going to take. And I will go down, flip down to Yellowstone right quick and grab that one. So it's just a small little flight, that's all it is. So now, we'll take a look at my flight, what I've got set up. So right now, I'm in MT48. So from there, I'm going to hit KBZN, then 05MT. Then, from there, it should be heading either to back to MT48, then down into West Yellowstone. So let me go and get my flight set up here now. So we should be set there. So now let's get this thing. Yeah, and Zotan got the new GTX 1080 Ti graphics card. I wish I made money for doing this. It's just virtual money. But on this one, Zotan, you've seen me a lot on Discord playing X System. That's what this is. I run a actual group. Yeah, I actually run a group, and we've prospered the last month or so. We own pretty much the whole Northwest on the FBOs and airports. Yeah, Mike, I just seen your Facebook message, so yep. Alright, so we've got those set. And Zotan, don't make me boot you from my channel. So, Jay, you have anything else, or what else you got? You just want to kind of see how everything's done? So let's take the 340. 340. Where's my 340? Boom. Running. Boom. Okay, I'm at MT48. Start the end, confirm. I'm gonna fly daylight hours. Let's just load up. Yeah, this 1080, I loved it. My 2970s are disregarded now. Okay, yeah, Santa. Okay. So Joe, what we usually try doing, the best way to figure this out when you're doing your flights, we do small short hops and max those planes out. You always hear me and Mike always saying the 1900 is the money maker, the V1900, because the rental price compared to how many passengers you get on there. I remember Mike made 12,000 in one flight. The highest I've got is around 11.5. So it just depends on where you're at, and if you find Mike's link on our page, he has a program he's developed, or a tool. You tell him the type of aircraft you want to fly and let him know. He will plug it in there and find the cheapest rental price and all the assignments that are in that location. So just on that, if you can't find it, just type a new post. Hey Mike, I'm flying, was it the Eclipse 1000, and say this is what I'm flying, and he will find you the best areas to find. It works great. Like every time, I wish I was using that, because I know he was last month when we were doing the contest, but I do it my own way, and it almost hurt me in the long run, but it wasn't bad. You got another laptop, man? What'd you get this time? Ooh, man, it's taking a minute to load. I forgot to refuel my aircraft to 50%. Let's do that right quick. Alright. Okay, a little above the GTX 1070. Well, the 1070 is... I was looking at them both. I went with the 1080 Ti just because it's the... I mean, can't be 11 gigabyte. And now I can play my X-Plane in 4K, which I love it, with max settings. Let me open up my pilot to ATC. So you guys are probably going to hear me make some calls here in a minute. I'm not sure if it's going to come through on the sounds or not. I guess I'm going to watch my thing, because I've got this pilot to ATC thing, which makes it a little bit easier doing flight plans. Yeah, you get what you get. Rolly, when she got her new laptop, it's got a decent graphics card in it. Okay. Zotan, you should download X-Plane and try to run it on Max. I bet you it won't. Well, I'm pretty sure you could run it, but you'll get like 10 frames per second. Because this uses up a lot of your video RAM. And it's taking a minute to load today on X-Plane. Oh, so damn, if you're going back to Star Wars, there's a patch tomorrow. That's the reason the reason I like X-Men. It's realistic. But it makes it exciting, though. Oh my goodness, it's taking a minute to load today. Usually it doesn't take this long. There we go. All loaded in. And you got clear skies. So first thing I'm going to do, well, thing with X-Plane, it doesn't, for Crossfire, it doesn't work. It does not recognize SLI cards. Alright, I'm going to pull up my pilot ATC and make sure this is working here. Alright, I'm going to add, I know why I need to add it. I need to add desktop audio 2, properties, and this needs to be my headset. Then you guys can kind of hear the pilot ATC. I want to say that's the right one. We'll find out in a minute. Okay. So I need to adjust one thing before I forget, so I can give my views. Boom, boom. Alright. Oh, so I updated the new one. It actually put an airfield here, how it's supposed to look. Okay. Nice. Yeah, store tour, yeah. Alright, so let me go down here. Can I set this to ground power on this one? I can't remember. Nope. So we're going to turn the powers on. Okay, I'm connected there. I need to put this in a window. Over on this side. Alright, boom. Alright. So, you guys are hung on this pilot ATC. Let me pull it up so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. I think it's my display monitor too. So this is pilot AC running on my second monitor. So, for general purposes, what I'll do, already connected, power is on right there, so I know it's connected to my plane. So I'm going to adjust my waypoint. So I put MT48 in. Hopefully it's on the list. Yep, Flying Ranch. Boom, got it. And I'm going to go to the 05 MT first. Yep, 05 MT. Boom. So at my next waypoint, MT. Whoops, I think I did that wrong. Not 05 MT, is it? 05 MT. Yeah, it should have been on there. So no 05 MT on that one. Yeah, there's a patch tomorrow, Zotan. Sorry, I'm not looking at my third monitor right now that much, so I'm getting this thing set. And yeah, one of our guys in my group just picked up the Colas Rift, and he does all of his flights in VR. So I'm thinking I might get a Christmas present this year and actually get that and give this a try. But then I definitely won't be able to see my other two monitors. Okay, so why isn't 05 MT in that database? That's what I'd like to know. Because where it was. So let's see here. We'll put KBZ in there then for this one, and we'll just do. Basically, right now what I'm doing is I'm setting my flight plan. So I don't have that. So I'm going to do my approach. I want to do for KBZ in approach. I definitely want the nav one on runway 12. That's loaded. Alright, so I was talking about, you're going to hear me doing some talking stuff here. You're going to hear it in about a few seconds. Let's make sure this is set. Let's validate my flight plan. And I'm going to file it. And let's go back to our X-Plane screen. We're set there. Sapper 1758 Zulu, ready to copy. Break.
58 Zulu is cleared to Kilo Bravo Zulu November is filed. Expect departure runway 21. Climb and maintain flight level 090. Expect higher clearances 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 6215.
58 Zulu is cleared to Kilo Bravo Zulu November S5. Climb and maintain flight level 090. Expect higher clearances 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 6215 Sapper 1758 Zulu.
So I have it set up as to do my co-pilot, do all my great.
Read back correct. Call for IFR release when number 1 for departure.
So I have it set for my co-pilot takes care of everything, and yeah. 6215. 6215. Whoops. Squawk is set. Since this is a small airport, I do not need. What do you mean? Can it just be the tower? I'm not following what you mean, man. Turn my fuel pumps on. Turn the magnetos on. And now let's get the fuel mixture brought up. Let it prime for a few seconds. And I need to import my flight plan. So that's saved. So that's good. Alright. A little bit of throttle there. And let's prime up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And left engine first. Parking brake set, engines fired, good to go. Oh, no, you can be in Microsoft, their Flight Simulator Steam Edition, yeah, you can do it on that one. X-Plane doesn't have that on this. Both engines are running. Turn the speed down, let those build up. And turn the fuel pumps off. And now we're going to turn the nav lights on, taxi landings, and the strobe. Boom. Make sure my doors aren't open. Set flaps at 1. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my GPS for this flight. Yeah, I have the add-on that actually gives the thing. So if you've ever been in a prop plane when it takes off, it vibrates quite a bit. So I'm going to delete this last flight plan I did, and now I'm just going to load. It should be 05MT to KBZN, and I want this one right there. And I was using the pilot at ATC to generate this flight plan. If not, it does it by itself. So make sure to KBZN. Yep, so I'm going to proceed. I wanted select approach. Ooh, and there's no showing any approaches on there for KBZN. Oh, whoops, I need to do that one more time. So I need to let them know that none of them are showing up. Because I know runway 12 at KBZN is done, so I'm going to follow missing runway reported. Boom, done. Which I don't need it, now it just means it's a manual approach. Now I don't have to use GPS. Ha 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 ha. Zotan, Zotan, Zotan. So, we're good there. Sapper 1758 Zulu, number 1 for departure. While it's waiting, I'm going to do my run up on my engine. Sapper 1758 Zulu, IFR release, number 1 for departure. Alright, for some reason it's not picking it up. I'm not too worried about it. Just running my engines up, getting them warmed up before takeoff. Alright, set. So one thing I don't think you guys are hearing is the sounds from the aircraft, I don't think. Alright, that should be good there. So now you should be getting the sound from the aircraft. I didn't even realize that wasn't even going. So looked over and was like, I'm probably not getting no sounds. Alright. Let's get ready to roll out. You already hear what, the sound of the aircraft starting and all that? And I just realized what I didn't do. Let me get in the air and I'm going to set it. Alright, pause right quick. So, Jay, this is one thing you always want to make sure you try to do before you start flying. Open up your S economy, make sure you're logged in, and start your flight. Alright, now back up, gears up. Clear the runway first. So we're making our turn towards KBSN. So now up the autopilot side. Alright, it's set. Yeah, it happens a lot to us, Jay. Alright, up in the air. Let's see here. Flaps all the way up. And let's take an airplane view right quick. Not bad. Let's bring my pitch down just a little bit. So 40 some miles before we get ready to our approach into KBZN. It looks like clear weather. I didn't even check the weather here. Alright, good. Yeah, Zotan, I was talking the other day with Sven. I was like, so whatever happened to those guys? Like, you and Cal. I was like, where'd you guys go? And like, oh, off playing another game. I'm like, yeah, go figure. Just climbing up. Let's see here. Let's drop vertical speed down just a little bit more. Now we'll pull back our prop. I'm not burning so much fuel. What was my flight level supposed to be? Okay. So I'm going to deviate from the flight plan. I'm not going to land at runway 12. I'm going to land on runway 3 if I remember right. Let's pull it up and take a look. I want to land, yep, runway 3. So that's where we're going to land. I'll see it when I come in. I'm going to try contacting ATC one more time, see if it actually works. Sapper 1758 Zulu, number 1 for departure. Yeah, it's not going. I need to send the guy an email, let him know the little hang up it does there. But let's check something right quick. Sapper 1758 Zulu, climbing to flight level 090. Now that's funny. I was using the say it thing, so it told it what it was doing, and it still does it. Alright. We're going to go above a little bit. See here, I want to take a look at the map and see if I see anything interesting. By interesting, that lately I've seen with the new update, there's been deer on the sides. I don't see any this time. Got birds down here. That's it. Yeah, well. So apparently when I'm streaming it takes my frame rates down a little bit too much. So to fix that, I'm going to do that right now. So when I stream, apparently I can't do max settings. So we're just going to drop it down just a little bit. Let it reload. Yeah, that was my fault on that, but because I haven't streamed since I've gotten the new card. Now hopefully it doesn't reset my aircraft with FS Economy and says, hey, I'm no longer at an airport, I'm no longer flying. I adjusted something. Alright. And that boosted it up just a little bit. And let me make sure my FSC economy is still right. Yep, I'm still good. And I'm streaming. Yeah, objects usually does. I dropped them all 3 just for the GP of this to make sure. And if you notice my top left hand corner is telling me I'm getting the 27 to 30 almost right there. Alright, get a little high on speed, time to bring back the throttle just a little bit. So Jay, I don't know if you've seen our FBO list yet. I just picked up a lot of 5 for 200,000. ID01. The location is awesome up there. I think that's where I'm probably end up moving this aircraft to. Matter of fact, I might cancel my flights and just take it over there and do the flights from around there. But it's a nice area. Matter of fact, if I'm going this far, I might as well, might do that. And oh snap. Bad me. Of course. Boom. I got 3 watching, woohoo. So, funny story is, I was using my personal YouTube for to broadcast a lot of the Wyoming football, basketball games. So, then I created a new one for that, just that group, but I saw all the subscribers, so how many people turned in. I was like, Wyoming, what the heck's going on? That's not a game? Wait a minute, this isn't it. Come in on runway 30 for our landing. It's a direct in from right where we're at. So you can kind of see what I'm looking at. Yes, again. So forward. So, great thing about this program, they're showing my aircraft, my flight, where I'm at. And here's my airport. Originally it has me going all the way up to Poly, then coming back in from runway on runway 3. Well, I'm changing it up just for GP. Not supposed to, but we're gonna come in at runway 30 since it's pretty much a direct in approach. And let's go back to the main display. Boom. Yeah, it does. I don't know if you seen my post a couple days ago on Facebook. I did a nice flight. You know, I was like, yeah, 7,000. Got done. I'm like, oh crap! I never hit start at the beginning of the flight. Well, and our group member Martin's like, yeah, he has a posted on the bottom of his monitor saying start FSA economy. All right, now we're gonna start our descent. Full. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. So I see the runway in sight, right there. I'm still a little high. I think I started my descent just a little late for this one. Oh, the chronometer Climb 1900, I have that one. Actually, me and Mike both have it. Love it. It is, I think it's one of the best ones. I love flying. Come on, plane, I want to get slowed down. Oops, I don't want that one, I don't want that one. Where might be I want? Where the heck's it at? I can't find my view. Oh well. So this is not good, so let's do it manually. Oh snap. Not good, not good, not good. That was a bad... I think my members are going, what the heck? I think I only got like 2 people in the plane for this flight. So I definitely, my rate of descent just dropped really bad there because I was sitting there looking around. I got used to the 404 preset views and haven't set them on this one. Just trim some. That was so horrible. Damn it. Damn it. It has been a while since I've flown the 340. That was a little rough. Yeah, that is true. I seen that when they did that with the sales lows. Okay, so KBZN has the 737 parked right there. Lovely. I think that's a good spot for it. I'm just going to stop here. Parking brakes on. Kill the engines. FSC economy. Finish flight. And we'll start next flight since we're right there. And we'll go to 05 MT. So we go into there. Boom. Oh, why isn't 05 MT popping up? Let me check one thing. Why didn't 05MT pop up? Is there another name for it? So let's check something here. S5, that's right. That's right. That's what it is for this one on this one with the airport change. I hate when it does that. Should have known that. Swordsman's Veil, there we go. Boom. So we're set there. I'm not even going to contact ATC on Pilot AC this time. Just going to go ahead and go. Come on. Oh crap, that's why. Huh, that's kind of cool. My lights are actually shining on the building. I should not notice that. Alright. So it's another 35-mile flight. It's usually better when you have more passengers, because I think, let's see here, let's take on my log here. Yeah, I only made 502 that time. But I'm going to show you my other flight here in a second after I drop this off and give my money maker. I want to take off from runway 30 here. As a matter of fact, yeah, I think I'm going to use a 404 on the next flight. It only takes 30 minutes. That was a 14-minute short flight. Whoa, slow down, slow down. Now I'm going to show you what I was talking about before here in a minute, though, about using the if it's not on the assignments, how to set it. In fact, once I get in the air, I'll pull it up and I'll start my set up my next flight. And it's usually it's my money maker. How I always make the money the best. I find out why my World Traffic 3 is not updating aircraft out here lately. set. Alright, so now while that's going, I'm going to flip screen so you can see what I'm going to do here. So, there's my log. Let's go airports. Where's my note? Oh, it fell off my list. Okay, Jack. Oh, there's no flights really. Oh, yep, we'll do this one. Make sure there's flights coming back. Yep, okay. So this is a little bit longer flight, but oh, let me see what's at K-Jack right now. 350, 200, 404. There's no 1900. Damn it. I was hoping for a 1900. Oh yeah, there's 1900 Delta. Let me make sure. Yep. So we're gonna take the 1900. So just remember there's 1900 Delta, 750. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is that little flying here. I am going to grab up all the ones that are going to KRKS to Rock Springs, pretty much my hometown. As a matter of fact, my next flight, I'll actually do the whole ATC thing. So I can to my flight, go to my flight now, and go to KRKS, and we grab all the ones coming back. Make sure my flight is still in plumb for RML. Good. We're good there. Yeah, I've seen it on there. I love that 1900 just for the fact that I can get more people in there, and well, it's there now unless you go rent it from me and steal them. Well, can't steal them things I got, but it makes it so much easier. Alright, so now let's go back to our scheduled flight. So the Sportsman's Field one that we have here, I hate this approach coming into it. It is a pain in the butt. I've never liked it. Well, I guess people say the 92 uniform one is. Yep, you want, like I said, you want to load up all the people you can, because that flight, that 1900 can hold 21. Well, 20 because counting the pilots. So you load that all the way up in $7.50 an hour. Because I do the dry rental because I calculate the fuel, and you will make loads of money. So once we see this, I'll start off and you'll see how it goes. Yeah, you want to max. That's what we said. That 1900 is a money maker. I guarantee that picture Mike smoked today of flying the 1900. I bet you that thing goes 3/4 to max filled, knowing him. That when he was flying from Nevada. And the reason I do K-Jack is the owner of the airport on FSC ODAT, excuse me, I have some gates he has pointed our way to get that traffic. So, in my opinion, if you see ones that are going to K-Jack from any of ours, take them. I think one Uniform 2 and one MT0 are the only two that have it. I need to send ODAT another message to let them know, hey, add these other ones to it, or at least our hubs. But while that's going, I'm going to set up my new flight plan for the next flight. So we're going to do VFR, wait, we're going to start at K-Jack. At second waypoint, KRKS. And approach, I want to use the runway 27 at Rock Springs. Yeah, I've seen this pulled up because I'm just doing it because it's all memory here. Actually, no, runway 3. 3. Oh, not runway 3. What the heck? So 27 RNAV. Turn. So we got the flight plan set for that next one. Oops, minimize that. Alright, yeah, and I think me and Mike have been talking, the 1900 is one we're probably going to end up getting for our group. So it'd be very beneficial to have. Because, like, here, give you an example. I was going to show you earlier and I forgot to. Pull it up. Where'd it go? So, we go back to display capture 2. And so you take off about $2,000, $3,000. So I'm making $2,100 or $21,000 just for the next flight alone, there and back. So you see the benefit of maxing that aircraft out. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking I'm renting gates there if I remember right. Let me take a look. Nope, I logged in and for Uniform 1. Ooh, there's the logged into K-Jack. I've been doing that one a lot. Let's see if it's not bad, not bad. I wasn't paying attention. I'm burning so much fuel fire right there. Got sidetracked. Let's see any viewers, because if you're not going to watch the next flight, then I am probably going to... I'm guessing it's probably you and Zotan still there. Okay, let's switch it back to... No, it's not bad at all. And that flight, if I do a direct route without doing a flight plan, it takes me about 45 minutes tops to do that flight. In fact, you can, I'll pull it up again. You can see my flight plan for the next flight. And that's setting up the right transition and everything. Now, if you look, since I'm going to runway 27, I'm taking this approach coming in. If I was doing runway 3, I'd be coming down here, catching it, and turning in. I just like the 27 approach just a little bit better, because the 3, I just don't like it. The 27's better for me. And let's see how close we are getting to there, 12 nautical miles. Oh yeah, the Grand Tetons are awesome. I'm from that area, so I know exactly. Matter of fact, if on my flight back, I fly right over my hometown and I see my house. And I know it's my house because it's pulled up on ortho looking at it. But yeah, the area up there is beautiful. And I think that's what kind of Mike went with this area when we started this, because the mountains, everything right here. Ooh, so let me start descending here in a minute. Let's turn our alt off, and we'll go down, 2, 3. So did you guys go up to Yellowstone when you went up there, or where'd you guys go? Oh gosh, my frame rate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on my settings. I'm gonna have to use my other OBS when I stream this from now on. The one that uses less resources. Oh, you're in Austin? So, funny story, I'm in El Paso. Yeah, Denver, the cost of living there, I wouldn't mind living there, except cost of living there is just, that's the only bad thing. I hope I find this runway. This one's always the hardest one to come into for me. So when you went through that way, as you're coming through, you took probably 191 south. Did you guys go through a small little town called Farson? Has a big mercantile, great place to get ice cream. Find the damn airport ahead of me. There it is. Yeah, Rock Springs, 40 miles from Farson. I know that area all too well. No, not too bad. Yeah, hey, what are you speeding on? 191 north of Rock Springs up to Jackson. The speed limit's 70 now. You shouldn't have to go too much faster. Besides, you don't want to go too fast on that road anyway, because antelope love to come jumping out, or deer, or even elk. I lost the airport again. Oh hell. Right there. Crap. Trim. There we go. I hate these damn power lines right here. Alright, this is going to be a lot better landing, I believe. gonna do is we're gonna just kill the plane here. So I'm not really worried the rest of the way. We're gonna finish the flight. Come on, stop plane. Alright, now next we go to 1900. Okay, Jack. Customize. Yep, let's confirm there. Starting the flight. Oh, bags. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty empty out there, but that's taking that road up. Why'd you guys go up that way? That's like it's a more scenic way, but it's a lot longer. But I went through not last March, 2 Marches ago. I was going up to Rock Springs from here, and I was like, I'm gonna take a different way. So I took probably the same way you guys went up, and it was March, and I was like, no snow. Got caught in a snowstorm and crossing some of those passes. I was like, oh man, this is not fun. Then got about 5-6 miles outside Snicker Bags, and about 30-40 elk just crossed right in front of me. I'm like, ooh, beautiful, lovely. Alright, so now I'm going to set up this flight correctly and do it how it's supposed to be. That's loading. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. That does make sense right there then. Alright, here we are, 1900. Yeah. Alright, so FSC's pulled up so don't forget. Before I start it, let's see how much fuel this bad boy's got. 40. We're going to take it up to 81 gallons. Wait a minute. Wrong aircraft. My flight. Cancel that aircraft. Okay, Jack. Now I gotta run the 1900. Let's see how much fuel does it have. 22. We're gonna refuel. Jackson Hole. 335. Okay, so I was talking earlier. So notice now, since I changed aircraft and all that, it still says SAP for 17. I'm gonna do it before I hit my fly on my game. Fly for RML services. So now all that's gonna be going in there. All right, Jay. Take it easy, man, and have a good one. I'm probably gonna end the stream unless somebody else says something. Give it a minute or so. You're welcome, man. Have a good one, and not a problem, man. Always. If you have any questions, ask me, Mike, Martin, anybody in the group. Glad to help you. Let's check see if anybody's still watching. If not, I'll just kill the stream. I got 2, 3. For the guys that are watching, I guess I'll leave it on. For the 3 that are on there, 2 or whoever. Just being quiet. Alright. So, go back to aircraft. So now we're in the 1900. So let's make sure I file my flight plan. I'm going to export it. Eject RKS. Boom, done. Alright, so that's set. Alright, so let's go ahead and external power on. And avionics. Turn that on. So frequencies, I want to change the frequency to 120.62. Let's get the air. Let's get that in there right quick. See if we can get some weather. Maybe. There we go.
156 winds are light and variable. Visibility 10 miles. Skies clear. Temperature -7. Dew point -11. Current altimeter is 3055. Arrival and departing runway 01. Jacksonville information given. 156 winds are light and variable. Visibility 10 miles. Skies clear. Temperature -7. Dew point -11. Current altimeter is 3055. Arrival and departing runway 01.